New Hampshire Startup Challenge is a great opportunity for a young business or an entrepreneur that has a great idea to get a kickstart.
The New Hampshire Startup Challenge is one way that we like to give back to the community. We're very proud that we've given away over $100,000 in prize money over the last 4 years to try to help get some great ideas off the ground. So we're very excited about continuing that here.
The Startup Challenge is a way to sort of give back, but we can't give back without our sponsors, and we're fortunate to have some great sponsors.
There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there, a lot of people have good ideas, but they need a little help. What we do is we work with businesses trying to bring them here, help them grow here, help them expand here.
We believe very strongly in small businesses. They are the heartbeat of the economy in the state of New Hampshire, and we're very pleased to be able to sponsor this program.
This year is the biggest year in the history of the New Hampshire Startup Challenge. We're giving away a $55,000 prize package, and that includes a lot of in-kind services and up to $25,000 in cash.
I really personally do like this organization, and that's one of the reasons that PSNH is a sponsor, because we believe in the organization, we believe in the goals here, and we believe in what you people are trying to do.
We have developed our very first product called the Om. The Om initiates a profound relaxation, and this can work wonderfully as a natural remedy for insomnia, stress, or anxiety.
If we win the challenge, the money will go towards funding our first production run, which we're ready to begin immediately. And as far as the other services go, we need to get some patents and trademarks done, so it's going to be a pretty nice prize package if we win.
Big Foodie is a next generation application that is intuitive and grows as the users of the application use it to find information regarding restaurants and venues. We did get a seed funding to get the wireframing done for the application. What this will allow us to do is actually get the application developed. Will help us to protect our intellectual property, help us to actually refine our market strategy, and then launch the application and start pulling in the information that is crucial for the next steps of Big Foodie.
ThinkGeeks offers products enhancing the visual representation of content so that our customers can launch fully functional, beautiful websites that are designed both for the desktop and mobile devices.
We provide a product that everyone needs. Everyone knows someone that has a website that needs to be better, needs a new website, starting a new business, like maybe a few of us around here.
I've actually lived in the area for 3 years and kind of thought I was moving to a spot in the middle of nowhere in New Hampshire, but as it turns out, there's quite a thriving community of tech and startups going on here. It's great to be a part of that and now absorb more of that.
If any of you have ever planned a wedding or know someone who has planned a wedding, you can understand how stressful and time-consuming it can be. I have helped many of my friends and family do just that, and I kept coming back to the same point, that it was not easy to find vendors that you were looking for.
As far as the other services, it would be outstanding to have legal advice. We still have some things we need to work through with our LLC documents.
If we were lucky enough to win this esteemed prize package, it would be a game changer for our company. This package would be the boost we need to make this startup a successful company here in the Queen City, and we appreciate the opportunity to present to you today.
My business I'd like to show you today is Gear Freedom. It's your gym membership for the outdoors is our tagline. It's really an online marketplace for you to research, reserve, and rent sporting gear for any of the sporting hobbies that you want to partake in, biking, skiing, kayaking, and those sorts of adventures. Where I like to start is my garage. This is a picture of my garage, and in it you'll find road bikes, mountain bikes, skis, snowshoes, tennis rackets, and more. I spend a lot of money on all this gear, store it year-round even though I only get a chance to use it a couple times a year, and keep it maintained. All the while it's getting older and more out of date, and I'm not participating in sports that I don't have gear for. Why we're really here is looking at an opportunity of providing a viable rental marketplace for this gear so people can quickly access gear that's quality gear, know what they're renting, and have it available in a location that makes sense for them at a modest price.
Part of the problem is people didn't understand what stable is. How do you measure it?
Because if you have to measure balance and stability in order to measure how effectively someone is at risk for falls or not, recent studies show that balance training is shown to reduce the rate of ankle sprains by 38%. That's a type 1 study. We have a mobile application that's in the App Store. There's 2 versions. There's a Lite, which is free, and a standard, which is paid. We utilize our web portal to be able to take all that data, pull it in on different positions, and report it back to the user and say, here's how you did in this position, here's this day, here's that day. The paid version and the subsequent subscription revenue that comes through allows the professionals, physical therapists, yoga instructors, Pilates instructors, to be able to actually get together what we call a class. And from the app, they can send a class to somebody else. It goes out to the user who gets that for free, and then they perform those, and a score comes back to the professional to say what they're doing and how they did it. So the other way that we do that is what we're going to be launching, which is our stability store, which is taking products that help and aid your balance and stability and showcasing those to users.
Group Trip is a group travel planning application. It allows you and your friends to figure out what you want to do when you go someplace, where you want to stay, where you want to eat. It allows you to vote on the things you like so that everyone ends up having a trip that they really enjoy. One of the unique things about Group Trip is that it's actually a built product. It started out as more than just an idea. So one of the things that the competition has kind of brought out is the focus on how to really create a business around it.
Events such as the New Hampshire Startup Challenge are awesome for New Hampshire. I think what it does is allows people who are entrepreneurs to get their startup off and running. We can all come together to be able to help each other out and provide resources that you can have to get your startup off the ground and be successful.
It's something that's very unique, to find young entrepreneurs, to give them jobs, and I think that's what's important here in Manchester. We're doing what most places are talking about, creating jobs. They're actually here, and it's actually happening.
Startup companies are what New Hampshire is all about. I mean, our economy is driven off of small and medium-sized businesses. New Hampshire is built on that, and will continue to be built on that, in the future.
I love my product. I think what I'm doing is hopefully going to make a difference, and I'm excited to be able to show other people what I want to do. I think winning this can take me to that next level.
It would mean a lot to win the Startup Challenge just because it's kind of a validation of all the work that I put into the business so far. And it's one thing to have a product, it's another thing to have people coming to your products.
Even if I don't walk away with a cash prize, having sort of that marketing where people are interested in what people are trying to start up, going to my website, signing up, Facebook liking me, following me on Twitter, help spread the word for Gear Freedom. Just being in that community that you get that type of support to spread the word, even though you're not getting a cash prize, is valuable as well.
That self-confidence as well as that seed money can then attract other investors, maybe a bank loan, but give them that jump start, that ignition that propels them forward.
There could be no better time to start a business than right now, no better place to do it than New Hampshire, and I think the Startup Challenge really focuses that right here in Manchester as just an amazing opportunity.